Tonight, before you go to bed, you'll probably spend 2 minutes brushing your teeth. You won't think twice about it. It's just another part of your routine. But what if I told you that this simple habit is older than civilization, older than written language, older than the pyramids, and maybe even older than our own species? Long before toothpaste existed, long before anyone invented a toothbrush, ancient humans were already trying to clean their teeth. Why? Because for most of human history, a toothache wasn't just painful. It could mean infection, starvation, or even death. And the strange part is, your brain may still be responding to that ancient threat today. 3 million years ago, our earliest human ancestors faced the exact same enemy living inside your mouth right now: bacteria. Every meal left tiny food particles trapped between their teeth. Bacteria fed on them. Plaque formed. Gums became inflamed. The battle happening inside your mouth this morning is almost the same battle they fought millions of years ago. The only real difference is the tool in your hand. Archaeologists studying fossilized dental calculus, the hardened plaque preserved on ancient teeth, have uncovered remarkable evidence. Tiny grooves, thin scratches, repeated marks worn into the sides of ancient teeth. These weren't random. They closely resemble the damage created by repeatedly sliding a thin object between the teeth. In other words, some of our ancestors were using primitive toothpicks over 1 million years ago. Think about that. Long before cities, long before farming, long before history itself, humans already cared enough about their teeth to clean them. Then something even more surprising happened. Around 3500 BC, in ancient Egypt and Babylon, people began using frayed twigs as toothbrushes. Instead of plastic bristles, they chewed one end of a small stick until it spread into soft fibers. Then, they gently scrubbed their teeth. Many of these plants naturally contained antibacterial compounds, meaning these simple sticks weren't just removing food, they were helping fight bacteria too. Microscopic plant fibers trapped inside ancient dental plaque suggest these weren't ceremonial objects. People actually used them every day, thousands of years before the first tube of toothpaste. But keeping teeth clean was only half the battle. When pain arrived, things became much darker. Ancient Greek and Roman writers described tooth powders made from crushed bone, charcoal, oyster shells, and other abrasive materials. Some recipes even included vinegar or wine. Others recommended rinsing with urine because its ammonia content could whiten teeth. It sounds disgusting today, but without modern dentistry, people were willing to try almost anything to avoid losing their teeth. Because once a tooth became infected, there were very few ways to save it. Then, around 1498, a major breakthrough appeared in China, one of the earliest true toothbrushes. Stiff hog bristles were attached to bamboo or bone handles, allowing people to clean far more effectively than with simple twigs. For many families, this wasn't a luxury. It was survival. In a world without antibiotics or safe dental surgery, losing several teeth could make eating nearly impossible. A severe dental infection wasn't just uncomfortable. It could become fatal. For most of history, there was no dentist waiting to fix the problem. There were only tooth pullers. Traveling from town to town, they removed rotten teeth using iron forceps. No anesthesia, no painkillers, no sterile equipment. Crowds often gathered to watch. The pain was immediate. But for many people, it was still better than leaving the infection untreated. For thousands of years, humans learned one unforgettable lesson: protect your teeth, or suffer the consequences. But perhaps the biggest surprise came from archaeology. When scientists examined the teeth of prehistoric hunter-gatherers, they discovered something unexpected. Many had surprisingly few cavities. Then agriculture arrived. Humans began eating more grains. Later came refined flour. Eventually came sugar, and tooth decay exploded. The same farming revolution that allowed civilizations to rise also created one of the greatest dental disasters in human history. The foods that built cities also destroyed smiles. Today, brushing your teeth feels ordinary, almost boring. But beneath that simple daily habit lies one of the oldest survival behaviors our species has ever developed. Every stroke of your toothbrush is part of a routine that stretches back through thousands of years of human history. Your toothbrush may be made of plastic. Your toothpaste may taste like mint. But the instinct behind that movement was born in a world where healthy teeth often meant the difference between life and death. Tomorrow morning, you'll stand in front of a mirror and brush your teeth without giving it a second thought. But now, you'll know, you're repeating one of humanity's oldest survival rituals. A ritual your ancestors began thousands of years before history was ever written.